Assalamu alaikum, welcome to Nasir Soft. In this video I will talk about what is the main difference between the dynamically typed language versus statically typed languages. Before going to the details, first we need to understand how code execution is happen. When we write source code, then our compiler compile it and creates an executable code that is understandable by our execution. So when we go to in the depth, then after writing our source code, our compiler compile it and checks if error occur, then it will remove the errors or it show us the errors, and after that then it creates an executable code that is the input of the execution, okay, for the execution process. So that is the code execution process. So now we move to what is the statically typed language. It is very simple. A language is set to be statically typed language when the type of a variable is known as compile time. For example, in Java, C, C++. So the main advantage of the statically typed language is that the error is compiled at compiler stage. So therefore a lot of trivial bugs are caught at a very early stage. So the example of statically typed language are C, C++, Java, Rust, Go, Scala. Okay, so if you go to the example, then in Java or in C++, we declare each variable data type. That is, for example, we declare a is a integer and it also only accept the integer values, and if a variable is string, then it will only accept the string values. So at a compiler time, data type is decided. So that is a statically typed language. Okay, so now move to the dynamically typed language. In a dynamically typed language, when the type of a variable is associative in runtime, so the type of a language is not associated at compile time, but it is decided in the execution time. So the example of the dynamically typed language is PHP, Perl, Ruby, Python, JavaScript, and etc. Okay, so in this example we declare a variable a and b, and we not define that a is integer and b is a string. So it is just understandable by our execution time. So when at a compile time data type is not defined, it can be considered at execution time in dynamically typed language. So that the references you will also see to go to this below links to in the more details. Okay, thanks for watching. That's all. If you like, subscribe my channel. Allah Hafiz.